So how does a festival like this, which is considerably smaller than Glasgow Film Festival, compare, seeing as you worked in Glasgow Film Festival too?
Yeah, I still actually work at Glasgow Film Festival. It's great. I mean, it's smaller, but there's a certain investment the audience put in it because they're only offered 15 films, so you get people who are really committed to the screenings, and it's nice. It's a challenge as well to kind of cover all the bases. I think with the programme, you got to kind of offer something for children, and you're also offering for all different age groups and all different interests. So yeah.
It's brilliant. And what has been the highlight of working in this film festival so far?
For this year?
For this year,
I think the highlight this year was probably the opening, the Ella Orleans piece, because it's lovely. It's what we commissioned it at Glasgow, and it was great to kind of see it again and to get that out to a wider audience. It's something I've been wanting to do, to actually get it on tour. So it was really great to be able to do that. Yeah.
It's brilliant. And how do you find Dunoon as a village to work in itself? Do you feel people come together?
Yeah, the sense of community is amazing. So the festival is part of the Dunoon Borough Hall project. That's where it initiated, and the way that is run, it's very, most of the people that run that are volunteers, and so the investment that they put into that's just amazing.
Brilliant. And was there anything in particular you found challenging when working in this film festival?
It's always a challenge to get the right balance of films and offer, just as I said, to cover all those bases is always a challenge. And being based in Glasgow, it's really, really important to speak to the community and make sure that it's not just a kind of programme that's parachuted in from Glasgow Film Festival or from GFT or whatever. So that's those conversations need to be ongoing in order to build that audience.
Brilliant. And a lot of the films are being shown in an old house. What does this add to the experience of the film festival?
The pier building?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, we need another venue because we have everything here, and the idea of using a newly renovated space, you guys did go down earlier. It's a beautiful building, and it's, when the sun's out, which is good that it wasn't because it's not cinema weather, it's absolutely stunning. So I think that just added, and I think there is something to say about, again, it's that sense of community when it's like a pop-up cinema. It's a bit of flexibility, and just using unusual spaces is always interesting.
And are there any guest speakers or films that you were really in particular excited for this year?
It was great to have Jan Harlan up again. He was Stanley Kubrick's executive producer and brother-in-law and friend, and the stories he's got are just amazing. The way the audience were interacting with him was just brilliant. I was probably the easiest Q&A I've ever had to do, was with him, because I'd asked one question and he told a million stories and they were all brilliant. So,
interviewer's dream.
Yeah.
And do you have any plans for the future that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, we've got a Murray Grigger season. We don't have a date for it yet because it's kind of tied to the opening of the Borough Hall, but we will be working with Murray Grigger in the new year to put on a series of his films and have him talk and everything at it. And then we're tentatively looking at a live, sorry, I'm putting my hand in front of my face while I'm doing this. We're tentatively looking at a live cinema experience, a live cinema event that has been touring, and we'd like to bring it to Dunoon. So we're looking to do them out with the dates next year, just when the Borough Hall opens again, so like in February, March time. And then, then the festival will probably be in November again next year, funding dependent.